Well, good afternoon, everybody. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to take a 40 question, what's it called? 40 question challenge. And I got this off of another YouTube channel that I subscribe to that are called Cruise Day Fun. Now, as you know, originally I started doing videos on cruising and RVing. And of course, cruising went by the wayside in the spring, so I had to kind of branch out to all these other things and changed my name to Life with Grandma Bev. But I still follow all the cruisers because I will be doing cruises again. I have 2 booked for next year and 1 for the following year, but it still remains to be seen. Even though the ban's been lifted, it's, it just keeps changing. So anyway, this couple, it's a real cute couple, husband and wife team that's called Cruise Day Fun, and I'm going to put their link down below. So if you want to go check them out, I think you'd like them. They're a fun couple. And, it was one of those 40 question challenges. Now, they didn't challenge me, but I liked a lot of the questions, so asked if they would mind if I joined the challenge, and of course they didn't. So told them I'd give them a good plug too, because we all got to help each other out. So let's get started. Number 1. Where am I? Oh, wrong side of the page. Okay. Oh, this sounds almost like one that Kimmy did the other day. Oh, be darned. Oh, well, let's get going, because it's fun anyway. Do you like blue cheese? I like blue cheese dressing on a particular salad that you can get at a place up in our area called Anthony's Fish Grotto. And they make the best salad. It's got little shrimp on it, the blue cheese. Coke or Pepsi. I prefer Pepsi because I feel like if you drink Diet Coke, there's no flavor to it. Pepsi's has at least a little flavor. Are you in a relationship? Well, I sure am. 30 years with Mr. Bob. Whiskey, tequila, or vodka? Well, that would depend on the drink that I'm having. Most of the drinks that we have, that we make once in a while, have tequila or vodka. I don't think we've made much with whiskey. Hot dog or cheeseburger? Lately, whenever I get a burger, I have a hard time swallowing because everything's so dry to me. And we get the hamburgers, and they're cold. The buns are just kind of, it's cold. I like hot dogs with a lot of relish and mustard on them. So I'd have to say hot dogs, especially Costco hot dogs. My favorite food has to be pasta. I love spaghetti and lasagna. What do you drink in the AM? I just drink water when I take my meds. I don't drink coffee or tea. So. Can you do 100 push-ups? I couldn't do 1. My favorite season's summer, obviously. We take off from up north, come down here for the winter where it's summer. Favorite hobby. My favorite hobby for the last several years has been genealogy. And I've built a huge tree. And of course, my daughter got me into that. But that, I'd say, is my favorite hobby. Though I've been kind of taking a break from that since I got into doing these videos. So that'd be my second thing. But if you want to consider, here I'm rambling, consider traveling a hobby, then that's my number 1. Number 1 is traveling. Especially cruises. Okay, tattoos? No. Do you wear glasses? I don't know, do I? Phobias. I have a lot of fears. But what can you do about them? What do I fear? I fear... Nicknames. Oh, Bev is my, the nickname for Beverly. That's about it. Oh, when I was in high school, my best friend called me Bevy. That was back when everybody was changing their last names to have IE on the end or a Y, like Kathy, Bevy. We were weird back then. Favorite candy. it's hard to pick a favorite because I love all sweets, basically. So I'd say any kind of candy, any kind. Though I'm not as big on things with coconut in them. I like coconut, but something like Almond Joy, I'm not a fan of that candy bar. Do you believe in ghosts? I don't know if I'd call them ghosts. I believe in spirits. So take that how you want them, right, Mom? Oh, and you too, Dad. Don't want to leave Dad out. My biggest downfall. Okay, my biggest downfall is my health. Because it keeps me from doing a lot of things I'd like to do. Rain or snow? Well, of course, I think snow, because where we live, when it snows, it's only there a couple of days. Whereas the rain's there a lot longer. Piercings. I got my ears pierced. Though I haven't been wearing earrings because I can't, my masks get in the way and rip them off. My age. On December 23rd, I'll be 71. French fries or onion rings? French fries have gotten kind of dry. Everything's dry to me. So I have to say onion rings. Kids? What about kids? I have 3 boys and a girl. Favorite color is purple, followed by blue. Can you sing? No. Can you whistle? I used to whistle. In fact, my mother was a whistler. She was always walking around. You could always find her. My parents used to communicate in the store. They had a certain whistle sound they'd do, and the other one would answer in a whistle. You wonder where I get my goofiness from. Well, and so I could whistle, but since I've gotten old, it's like, it just won't happen. And I had a brother who'd go like this and go, suck it in. So anyway, that's whistling. Where were you born? I was born in a little log cabin. I was actually born out in Long Island, New York, in a town called Bayport. Siblings, yes. My mom had 5 of us. There was one older than me, and he died before I was born when he was just about 2. So then I came along, and I was thrust into the oldest child position. And there were 3 more after me. So 2 brothers and a sister below me. So it would have been a brother, me, brother, and sister. Siblings, can I cook? I can cook. But since I married Bob, I haven't been, because he loves to cook. So I'm not stupid. Let him. I had to cook for my siblings because my mom worked. And from the time I was in like 6th grade. And then, of course, for my family that I raised with the axe. So up until the age of 40, I cooked. Now I got my Bobby. Oh, let's see, the next page. This is tiny writing stuff. So. Can you swim? Yes, I can swim. Are you religious? Well, I was raised in a very strict Catholic environment through Catholic schools, but I'm not religious. I mean, I still have a lot of those, what do you call them? Things in my head, like from the 10 Commandments or shouting out this, says this, So a lot of stuff's going to still stick with you. But I'm more spiritual than religious. I don't go to church. If I walked into a service, it'd probably collapse. But I don't want to get on the subject, but I'm believe in spiritualism. Shower or bath? Shower. Funny story, of course. When I had my, what last surgery was it? Oh, my back. I couldn't take a shower yet, or a bath. I could get in the bathtub. We get me in the bathtub and couldn't get me out. Bob was trying, of course, I was no help because I had no movement. Oh my God, what do we have to call the fire department? Come get me out of the bathtub, Oh, jeez. I mean, I could tell you some stories throughout this long life. Whew. But luckily, he finally got strength, and I got my own, and we got me out. So I don't take baths. And I find that baths sometimes, and this is getting personal too, I don't know, something about the water and private parts and stuff, they tend to lead to sometimes to UTIs, and I don't like that. Big city or out in nature? Well, I do like big cities, but I really like say if I were to move to Europe to someplace, I love the little cities. And when I hear people say, oh, you want to be out in the country, oh no, you want to have the flavor of the community and the culture and all that. So I would say city there. But then I also like to go, on a motorhome out camping out where there's trees. So yeah, it just depends where I'm at. Are you a good friend? I try to be. And I just don't have friends. I never have, not the type where you hear from them all the time. I mean, I have people on Facebook, but they don't know me in person. Or I have friends here in the park, but if a group of girls are going to go somewhere, a couple of them, they're not one that gets asked, so I'm used to it. Broken bones. Can you see my scar? Let's see if you can see my scar. It looks like I slashed my wrist. I fell. I was leaning kind of over my fireplace hearth to blow out a candle, My leg gave way, down I went, and I landed like this. Broke the bone in 2 places. Had to have surgery. Poor Bob had just gotten in the bed, and I was coming to bed, and he hears this crash, and our cat Bailey was just going freaking out. Oh, that was a fun time. So now I often wonder, people wonder, because here's a scar, and I've got a what do you call it, a plate in there. They wonder if I slashed my wrist. God, she got that far and didn't work. So that's the only broken bone. I mean, I've had back surgeries and I've had hand surgeries and all kinds of stuff like that. But how many TVs do you own? You mean between the 2 houses? See, there's 2 here and 3 at home. So 5. The worst pain ever. Well, probably most women who have had babies would say that was pretty bad. But you forget how it was. So I'd say more of when I herniated a disc. That was pretty bad. Oh man, it's hot. I don't want to turn the air on because it's so noisy. And that's right now it's 82 in the room. Do you like to dance? I do, but I'm lousy at it. And when I was single, we'd go out 3-4 times a week, my girlfriends and I, and of course drink. I got to drink to get up there and get loose enough to dance, so I make a fool of myself. And then when I met Bob, of course, we would dance. But then as soon as we started dating, the dance went by the wayside. They do dancing until they snag the woman. But I do like it. Do you like camping? Well, yeah, but it's glamping for us. But I could do the other camping because I have done the other camping. Are you weird? You tell me. And tag 6 friends. Well, who should I tag? I know Kimmy just did this one, so I'm not gonna. Oh man. Who should I? I'm gonna put the tags down below because I can't think off the top of my head. I'm gonna try some now. Now you see how this looks. Now I'm gonna click on this light. Whoops, wrong light. Yeah. Which looks better, having this light on when I do these videos or having it off? See how everything's right here? Washer, dryer, toilet, switches, everything, everything's all in its own little place. And I'm actually facing a little tiny corner of a little nightstand. I'm going to do a video after we get the motorhome decorated for Christmas, and I'll do a video of the inside, and I'll show you where I'm actually doing a lot of these things at. So, I know a lot of you liked this shirt that I got at the Goodwill and did a video on, so I decided to wear it for you today. that will do it. So again, anyone who wants to do this challenge, do it. I love hearing about all of you. And remember, check out Cruise Day Fun, link below. And it's just a lot of fun. Like I'm looking at, like they had a Halloween cruise special, you know, a cruise fun day, horrors encore, Norwegian cruise cook, Royal Caribbean cruise, questions and answers, who has the best food, ship secrets, freebies on a cruise. Then of course we were talking about their first year on a, well, since they started their videos. Challenges, best cruises for first timers, what's on a cruise ship, almost anything you can think of, they cover it. So this is Grandma Bev. If you have any more questions of me, down below. If you like this video, please hit, where are you, like. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, please. I'm only 4 from my 300, and I was just 2 away, and some people dropped off. Isn't that always the way? It's like, I wish they'd tell me why they quit. And also, please check on my Christmas giveaway that I talked about on Monday Mask Day if you want to see some cute Christmas stuff that I'll be giving away and instructions for that. So, hope you're all having a good week. I love you all. Bye.